Hey guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So let me tell you what to expect for this reading. I'm going to do a little bit of an intro. This whole series of readings is all about Pluto moving into Aquarius. So I'm going to dedicate a few minutes to that. And then I'll get into the reading and we're going to look at Aquarius's influence, Pluto's influence, and what may unfold going forward, but we're also looking past, present, future. So that's what we'll do in the reading. Let me start off by saying that Pluto is a generational planet. So groups of us all have Pluto in the same sign. My two prime examples, millennials born between 1983 and 1995, almost all have, depending on when exactly you were born, all have Pluto in Scorpio. So you will, at some point in the next 20 years, have what's known as a Pluto square. When transiting Pluto will square your natal Pluto. So that's a challenge. Boomers, born between 1939 and 1958, again, depending on the month, etc., most have Pluto in Leo. Leo is opposite of Aquarius, so you will have your Pluto opposition. So that's what I mean by a generational planet. It takes them 20 years on average to get through a sign. And, you know, Pluto mainly, this transit into Aquarius is mainly affecting us more on a global and collective level. But I do read for personal relationships. So you've been asking me for how do these transits impact us. That's what we're going to look at. And I'm going to give you some archetypes for you to be able to identify with. Pluto is the Lord of the underworld, represents subconscious forces, ruling all that's below the surface out of conscious awareness. On the upside, Pluto is associated with renewal and rebirth. Right? So if you think of the Judgment card, that is a card of Pluto. And you see the sinners in their graves being called up by the angel for a second chance, for a rebirth, for renewal. So that's why Pluto, that card, the Judgment card is about reckonings. It's about awakenings. It's about second chances, redemption, forgiveness. So that's Pluto's energy. And then Aquarius, which happens to be ruled by Uranus, which is the planet of anything can happen and probably will, so expect the unexpected. Aquarius is more about individuality, uniqueness. They are the unicorn of the zodiac. And they kind of want to move beyond the predictability of reality as we know it. That's why we're now in the Aquarian age, where we're, making progress with regard to technology and new communication and, all of the, Chat GPT, all this stuff is coming online now and will change. Like, we will not look the same. Our forms of communication and intelligence will be very different by the time we come out on the other side of the next 20 years. So lots of things need to be torn down. Okay, there may be some destruction and then things rebuilt and reborn in their place. So Pluto can wreak some havoc, but usually it is for the advancement of all humanity. Okay, so let me kick off the reading here and see what we have. 10 of Pentacles, the overall energy. So we are talking about your future, your legacy, life partnership, moving forward. All that we work so hard to achieve. Remember, I'm doing some past, present, future looking energy here. The first row will be Aquarius. This second row is Pluto's influence, what Pluto will be bringing out. And that kind of looks interesting. And then we've got the Six of Pentacles underneath. So again, reciprocity, equal give and take. Very interesting. So we've got here for Aquarian energy, the Four of Wands, the Three of Wands, and we've got the Seven of Swords. So to me, it feels like the message here from Aquarius is don't deceive yourself. You know, don't stick your head in the sand. Be very consciously aware of your intentions and motivations with the Four of Wands, which is beautiful twin flame energy, life partnership, the beginnings thereof, where we have sort of the future vision of it. And that Three of Wands is about anticipation, what we're waiting for, what we're anticipating, what we're calling to us or trying to manifest. So I feel with the Seven of Swords, and of course I will clarify, there's some attention being, your attention is being drawn to, you know, not deceiving yourself or not being led astray into any kind of delusions. I am feeling this Seven of Swords more as don't be avoidant. Don't stick your head in the sand. Keep your eyes wide open. Pluto then comes in and we've got the moon. So I think there's a focus in the past here. There was some fears and apprehensions. Yeah, because I'm seeing the Four of Wands, the moon, and the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles represents the single person in the tarot. So maybe some fears about, will I ever meet the one? Will I ever find the person I'm supposed to be with? My life partner, you know, it is a focus on something a little more traditional. And remember that Aquarius is anything but traditional. So right now we've got that moon in the past, but the present is the Ace of Cups. Could be whole new love. There could be new love coming. And yet I'm also seeing going forward lots of communication, passionate exchanges. This is fast-moving energy, and it is reciprocal. As I said on the bottom, we have the Six of Pentacles. It is received and returned. Then we have the energy going forward. As I said, Nine of Pentacles moves into, well, I want to check this out. I want to understand this better. The Page of Swords. I'm seeking truth. I only want to speak truth. I only want to receive truth. And then we have Justice. I love this because it means you move towards something more balanced, more harmonious, where there's a level playing field and a sense of fairness. Beautiful energies for you with Pluto in Aquarius. So this is, again, the preview. We're just talking about the sound check. Ten of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Emperor. Chariot. Well, there's a lot of passion here because the Queen of Wands and the Emperor are both Aries energy. I mean, could be even a double Aries connection on some level, but I'm actually feeling like there's been this focus on, or there may be a focus on moving forward for your future in partnership together. Now, usually the Emperor leads the way, but with the Queen of Wands there, you know, at his proverbial side, at his right hand, the way that it's coming out, it feels like a partnership of equals, which brings me back to the Six of Pentacles. I'm going to pull that out because it's having a little bit more of an impact than I initially thought it might. So I'm definitely feeling about equal partnership, somebody as equally invested in the connection as you are. Let's look at Four of Wands in the past. Wow. A little karmic energy coming through with the Devil. Lots of fear. So it's possible that something about this connection was very negatively charged. Maybe lots of difficulty in communication or no communication sometimes. With that moon, it's like, I don't know what's going on with this person. I almost feel like I'm seeing a question. Is this my twin or is this a karmic partner? And there's the uncertainty and the apprehension with the moon here. So I'm feeling like in the past, and this is, remember, the Aquarian portion of the reading, just feels like there was uncertainty, maybe difficulty in communication. Could feel like things were negatively charged most of the time. Now I want to see the Three of Wands and the Seven of Swords. All right. Well, again, we've got this sense of emotional distance with this Four of Cups, and there's the Seven of Swords again. There's a trust issue here. So with that Three of Wands, what you're trying to manifest is some clarity. The Ace of Swords is coming from the bottom of the deck. So for me, when it comes from the bottom of the deck, that's your unconscious awareness. Something isn't right. Something's off. I need more truth. And usually with the aces, it's a gift from Spirit. You can see the hand there of Spirit. It's trying to tell you, you already know the truth. You're just suppressing it or repressing it or whatever. That's why you've got a double hit of the Seven of Swords. One of them belongs to you, one of them belongs to your person. So while you're waiting for something to arrive, as you're feeling this emotional disconnect, I feel, you know, or feelings of rejection, even with that Four of Cups, I feel like it's bringing up some questions of this person's trustworthiness, especially since we had the Devil in the past. And I kind of feel like the Aquarian portion of Pluto in Aquarius is saying, eyes wide open. Eyes wide open. If it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck. So now the Pluto experience here for the moon in the past. So this is while Pluto was in Capricorn. Yeah, unsure of how to move forward, not knowing what path to choose. Feeling kind of torn. What do I want? I would like reconciliation. I would like to make some peace, but I'm not sure. I feel like with the moon here, it's more about your intuition. Is this something I want to move forward with, or am I kind of on the fence? I do feel like this has definitely been a challenging connection, a challenging relationship, bringing in lots of uncertainty, trust issues, karmic energy. That's why this Six of Pentacles is so important. Things weren't balanced, weren't fair. That's why our last card out is Justice. So let's go ahead and look at Ace of Cups with the Eight of Wands. Oof. So Pluto here is saying, look, we know you want love. And you deserve love. The Ace of Cups. Your cup runneth over. But you have to take care of you first. This is Capricorn. So this, to me, feels like trust but verify. Don't go head over heels. Trust but verify, because everything that's not sustainable is going to be coming down. Make sure you communicate. Be very clear about your communication. Page of Swords, Eight of Wands, because there's the rumbling of the ground under your feet. And I'm feeling like Pluto's saying where you are right now is maybe feeling this in love energy, which is wonderful and beautiful and very well deserved. But you've got to be sure that you're not, that you're seeing it as it is. This is like I can't even begin to tell you how many of the Saturn and Pisces readings had a message of this. Don't approach this from how you want it to be. Take it as it really is. And that's part of Pluto's job as well. Saturn's the teacher in teaching us lessons and karmic reckonings, and Pluto is teaching us as a collective. So I'm feeling like this is almost a shot across the bow of be sure you are crystal clear, not just about your intentions, but this person's intentions as well. And I love the Queen of Pentacles because that's all about your self-care, having your ducks in a row. This is a feminine archetype of a life partner, right? Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, there you go. So I'm feeling like Pluto's giving you a little bit of a heads up. Now let's look forward. Yeah, we have the Page of Swords here again. I forgot about that. Yes. wait for it because it'll be worth the wait. That's amazing. Let it run its course. Let it take its time. Anybody who's worth having is worth waiting for. And by the way, we'll move forward very methodically and deliberately. And there comes the balance and harmony that you've waited for. So the Page of Swords is here with the Seven of Pentacles, saying the trusting but verifying portion may take a while. It may take time to unfold. So I kind of feel like, especially if you're here as the Aries energy, you're being told to hold your powder, to kind of pull back, to move more methodically, deliberately, intentionally, to not be in a rush, to check, to be sure that you've checked in with yourself. Does this ring true to me, what this person is saying? Because there's some communication cards here. We have the Eight of Wands twice and the Page of Swords twice. I think those are the main communication cards. Yeah. So I just feel like you're going to be guided to be sure before you take any action, before you give it all over to somebody or to this person that you've had a struggle with if you're continuing forward with them. So that's what I see. I do see a positive ending. Let me just see Justice. Yeah. Closing out an old cycle and a new cycle begins. This is actually a card of Saturn, Aquarius and Capricorn right here. So kind of really beautiful. I feel the next leg of your journey will bring about a lot of beauty and happiness, provided you are very methodical and deliberate and clear-eyed about it. So that's what I have for you. Let me tell you the astrology, but before I do that, in the description box below in the first sentence is a link to the extended. And we're going to look at your person, this Emperor here, and we're going to see how Pluto and Aquarius may be impacting them and their intentions toward you. That's what I'm going to do there. So here we have the Queen of Wands and the Emperor, both Aries energy, Cancerian energy in the Chariot. We have Capricorn here in the Devil, Pisces in the Moon. The Moon is out twice, actually. We have Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. The Page of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Aries, this is actually a card of Mars. It is the Tower, but we associate it with the sign of Aries. Nine of Pentacles is Virgo. We've got more Virgo in the Knight of Pentacles. Justice is Libra. And the World is Aquarius and Capricorn. That's what I have for you. I'll see you in the extended. I'll be there in a second. Bye for now.